makes me smile the most. Hi.
Hi, I'm Luna, and I have a question about the season with Elsa in Once Upon a Time. I was scrolling through Pinterest, and I came across a video about that season, and then I realized that Elsa and Emma treated each other equally as Emma and Regina, because Regina was struggling with magic just like Elsa, and Emma and Anna helped Regina and Elsa.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Kind of. I'm curious what the question is.
So do you doing?
There's this also a scene when Regina's sitting in front of the door and Emma's standing behind the door.
And it's the very classic Frozen scene where, yes.
And the question is, do you also think there was a resemblance, or did you not know, just like me?
No, I knew. Sorry, I saw the movie.
What did you think about that when you...
I think we often do that on Once Upon a Time, where we take a very famous scene from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. The opening of the pilot was Snow in the casket, right? The glass casket. That's taken from the original movie. We do that a lot on Once Upon a Time, where we take these very classic, memorable moments in film, or well, basically in film, but in the stories, and then recreate them on the show. So I was already familiar with that because we did it in the very first episode, and we've done it with Rumpelstiltskin, we've done it with the Evil Queen in different ways, we've done it with all the characters, so I was expecting us to do something like that. I didn't know that we were going to do that exact shot with me on one side of the door sitting on the ground and Emma on the other side. But I think it's great when we do that, because I think it really connects our two worlds, the original Disney version, Pixar Disney version, and then Once Upon a Time. It just kind of brings it together, which I think is great.
And one last thing, do you remember at the Dutch Comic Con that someone asked you to say the words stroopwafel?
Stroopwafel?
Yeah. I wrote them again for you.
I don't have enough, please.
Yeah.
I'm going to add it to the giant box of soup waffles. Soup waffles. Soup waffles. Oh, stop it! Okay, I'm going in this side.
Hi. So my question for you is there something you love about being famous and something you hate about being famous?
Let's start with what I hate. The lack of privacy. But that's kind of for everyone in the world at this point, with our phones and technology and everyone knowing where you are all the time. I don't like that. What I love about it is sometimes you get to go to the front of the line.
What I hate about it.
Really what I love about it is that your work gets to get out there, and people are watching your artistry. And I think that's something that I've always wanted growing up. Was I wanted to be an artist, and I always wanted my craft or my artistry to be seen and witnessed. So that I appreciate. I appreciate that I get to share my talent with people.
Thank you. I love you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
First of all, you look beautiful. Whoa.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for being here. You did so many years make us a chance to meet you, and I'm so grateful to have you as an idol. It means so much. And the question is, do you think the writers made the right choice to let Robin die in season 5?
Oh.
I am not a writer, and I don't really understand what it all entails. And I do trust Adam and Eddie, And so even though as Lana, who's worked alongside Sean for all those years, wasn't happy with it, because I'm going to miss my friend, my co-star, my love interest, I trust Adam and Ebony. So it was what it was. It's unfortunately out of my control, but luckily, because of all of you who fought for him to come back, he was able to come back.
I'm so happy he came back because we love Adam McQueen.
Thank you. So do I.
I hope you enjoyed what we gave you this morning with all the arms and all the ingredients.
Oh, thank you. I do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Hi.
Hi. So I have a really important question. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No. Hell no. Yeah. Hi. That's a good question.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
It belongs on ham.
What?
It works. The one person who agrees with me. Yeah, I'll take it.
I'll just take whatever you want. I don't need
Dipped in chocolate. Okay, yes.
Woo! Chocolate.
It's
Belgian chocolate.
Thank you for being here, and I love you. And yeah, I think
Oh my God, I have like 3
people here
questions
are
right
so
now.
glad that they could meet you.
Yes.
And my question is, do you have any character traits in common with Regina?
Yes. I like to rip
Doe maar
people's
voor.
hearts out.
What was the question? If she has anything in common with Regina.
I love fiercely the way she does.
That's not so hard.
I constantly am trying to improve myself like she did.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi. So I've been meaning to ask this since Paris last year because my friend really wanted to know. So, do you sleep with socks on?
I do.
Only when I'm very sick and I put Vicks at the bottom of my feet and I wear socks.
Oh.
Or when I'm freezing in a cabin somewhere where it's snowing outside, then yes. Otherwise, no.
And I had another one. Do you microwave your tea?
No.
Good. Woo!
Bex would be really mad at you if you did, probably.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, you just make a fresh cup.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, which was the best concert you ever went to?
I would say, oh, that's a really hard one because
Not gonna work.
I've been to a lot
Just
of
yell it.
concerts. I would say the best one visually for me that I ever experienced was Roger Waters doing The Wall. It was phenomenal. I was like, what? Oh my God, this is crazy. It was amazing. They
Me
broke
watching
down
Once
the
Upon a
wall.
Time.
I was like, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi.
But I have like
So my
5
question
questions.
is, what's your favorite comfort food when you're sick?
By the way, for those who don't know who Roger Waters is, he just went quiet. I was like, does no one know who Pink Floyd is? Alright, so I'm sorry, what was the question?
It's okay. My question was, what's your favorite comfort food when you're sick?
When I'm sick, I want soup and cheeseburgers. Because I feel like that helps me feel better all the time. Yeah, but I try to do the right thing when I'm not feeling well, and I try to go the healthy route as best I can. Toast and soup.
Okay.
Grandma.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi Anna.
Hi.
So I have 2 things to say. The first one is from my friend here.
With the bazooka.
Yeah. Actually, she was a Mercy. You remember? Spider.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Then bazooka gave it away.
And she just wanted to say something, but she can't speak English.
Okay.
So I will just translate like
Google Translate.
What's your question?
Do you want to just translate?
What is her favorite book and what kind of book she likes
Thanks
reading?
to be here.
Really
She's
likes
really
reading,
happy
so-
to see you again, and she's really sorry about a dirty accessory to the photo booth. And she hopes that it doesn't upset you.
Oh my God, no. Okay, so what happened was, she has, could you show that big giant bazooka? I don't know what it's this giant, like this big, and she wanted me to wear it, and I was very like uncomfortable. I said, there. And I said, can we just maybe take the picture without it? I'm not upset, I just would prefer to not hold this. So, okay.
It's okay. And so I have a personal question.
Yes,
You're so beautiful.
thank
so,
you.
Please can you share some beauty secret with us? For example, your skin routine or your hair routine? Thanks.
Sure.
Just give me 30 minutes.
Sleep.
My favorite.
Sleep. I wash my face. I use good products. I clean my hair 2 to 3 times a week. Because, you know, you need the natural oil. I don't, just eat well. Diet is very important. What you eat in your
Cheeseburgers
body comes out of your skin, so try to eat
Cheeseburgers!
What?
Cheeseburgers!
What he said. Oh, yeah, and cheeseburgers.
Thanks. And finally, okay, it's really long, sorry. But we are 3 episodes ago, and we finally met today in real life, and we just want to thank you for that. Thank you so much, Lana.
You're welcome.
We love you.
Thank you very much.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Lucy. I was wondering what was your favorite book and what kind of book you like to read?
I like to read a lot of different books. I don't really have favorites. I feel like favorites, I'm interested in too many things to have a favorite. But I love a lot of books. I read books that are entertaining and, you know, something that can help me escape from reality. I read books that are very deep about psychology. I read books that are about spirituality and self-improvement. I read novels, fiction, non-fiction. It just really depends on what I'm interested in that moment. I like acting books. I like directing books. I like a lot of different things. If you ever came to my house, you'd be like, are there 7 different people living here? And like everything is eclectic.
Does it have to do with about self-improvement?
Yes, absolutely. I encourage, if that's something you're interested in, I absolutely encourage you to do so.
I also have a gift for you. Can I give it to you?
Please. It's okay, I looked down, I didn't see you trip at all. I mean... Thank you. Chocolate!
Hi.
Can you hold the phone
I
when I
have
have
a question for you. Firstly, what was your favorite moment with the Once Upon a Time cast? Do you still...
1 second. Can I answer each question first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what was the first one? Which was my favorite character?
Favorite moment with the Once Upon a Time cast? Like when you hang out with them. What was your favorite moment with them?
T'as pas envie de le tenir? J'arrive pas à le tenir. Because we did that all the time. And it was fun, because we would all like, oh, what are you getting? What are you getting? Oh, I'll have what they're having. It was a very, like, I don't know, like, we would always buy sushi together and we would always buy Starbucks together, and it was just kind of how we took care of one another as a cast, and I really love that.
Do you still have contact with them now that the show is over?
Some of them, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And finally, what was the most difficult scene to do in the show?
In all of season 6. It's true. Every scene opposite myself for 17 episodes.
Thank you
That
very
was
much.
very challenging, but so educational.
Thank you.
Thank you. I like walking. It's like a modeling for everybody as I'm strutting across the stage. Hi.
I'm back.
Oh, she's been online like 7 times. I've met her so many times. Nice to see you again.
Hi. I have a question about your fans. It's also a huge responsibility since you really help us in a very special way, and you really touch us, and you've saved many lives without even knowing it. And I was wondering if it's not like a huge responsibility sometimes, if it doesn't bother you.
It absolutely doesn't bother me. I find that was never my intention when I started acting. It was never my intention when I started acting on Once Upon a Time. I didn't know that this character was going to have this impact on the audience. But it is a huge responsibility. It actually is also very inspiring. Because when I look at all of you and I hear your stories and I hear about how I've changed your life or Regina has changed your life, it makes me want to be better for myself because you're all looking up to me. So I want to make sure, you know, that I can make you proud on some level and be an example. But it's also very inspiring because it makes me want to learn more so I have more to give. That make sense?
Yeah. I have another question.
Sure.
Tomorrow I can't be here because I'm filming my first movie, and
Congratulations!
I'm very nervous because we didn't have like any rehearsals, and it was all very short notice.
Guerrilla
so,
shooting, yeah.
Yeah. So I was wondering if you have any tips to like stay calm and don't screw up.
Take lots of deep breaths. Don't forget to breathe because a lot of people forget to breathe. It's true.
Me all day.
And everyone. So breathe and if you can meditate, like just 2 minutes, just like breathe out in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just center yourself. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to help you. And you should go home early and make sure you know all your lines. Because I would not be at a convention before the day of shooting.
You're coming to my country.
Okay. That's it. You asked my opinion. And break a leg and have fun. And remember to have fun.
I will. Thank you so much.
And sleep. Okay, bye. Go home. Bye. I can't hear you, love.
If you could make a change in the storyline of the show, what change would that be?
That my horse would have lived.
And what's a weird phobia you have?
And it's sharing dairy with people. I don't like it. Don't drink my milk. Don't eat my ice cream. We're good. It's like a saliva milky dairy thing. It's just the truth. Everyone has their thing. I don't like sharing anything dairy. Yes.
First of all, I really am so jealous of your hat. It's so awesome.
Thanks.
Hiding
the hair.
I have 2 questions, if that's okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I asked the same question to Jennifer Morrison a couple of weeks ago. What is it like to get the same questions over and over again at Q&As like this?
I mean, there's a lot of people that haven't been to conventions, and sometimes this is their first one, and they've been waiting forever to ask me, who do you like playing better, the Evil Queen or Regina? I've heard that a million times. But when I hear it, I have to treat it as if it's the first time I've been asked it, because this person who's never met me has been waiting for 5 years to ask me this question. So I embrace it. I mean, what else? It's fine. It's like living with your grandmother when they have dementia. Can't get mad.
I did have a second question. I told you that before.
I know, but is there a limit to how many questions we have? Just because I want to make sure I get through everybody, that's all. I just want to be mindful of everyone, okay?
It's a quick one.
I'm so stern. I'm like,
What's your favorite iPhone game?
an iPhone game? I don't play them.
Thank you.
Sorry. Hi.
The Once Upon a Time question for me, just an outfit question. I love your outfit.
Thank you.
I think you're great. What do you think about all the cosplay here and all the mode and the fashion of this?
I love, first of all, I love fashion, but I love cosplay too because it's like you see everyone's gifts and talents and coming out in this costume that they've created, and I love it. There's some really awesome ones here too, and I was completely transfixed on, I think she's a female Mad Hatter or something. And I was like,
see yourself?
wow.
Did you see yourself? The evil queen?
Oh, many, yeah. There was another one I was signing. She's so funny. There she is. So I was signing. I didn't look up yet because there was things happening. So I got the picture and I started to sign it. And I look up and I'm like, I hold the picture up and she looks just like me in this picture. She's wearing the exact costume that was in the photo. So that was fun. Yeah, she's right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who are you?
I'm a journalist, I'm a teacher, and I love fashion too.
Yeah, I like your outfit. You look great.
Thank you.
Hi, Lana. Hi, Veronica.
I have a question about acting. Have you ever thought to be a voice actor, dubber?
Many times. Many times.
Because your voice is beautiful, so you change your voice and give to another character. For example, a cartoon?
Yeah, I would. Yes, I would love to do that.
Great. Yeah. Can I give you a thing?
Sure. Thank you. Can you guess what it is? Chocolate.
I love you. Thank you, Lana.
Thank you, Veronica.
Hi. I have a question about Regina. So she was a very versatile character, and we've seen her in many.
Did you say fragile?
No, versatile.
Versatile.
And we've seen her in many different versions of the seasons. So I was wondering which version was the trickiest for you to play, and how you thought about making those little changes in her character and her personality over the season.
So I would say the most challenging was season 6 when I was playing opposite myself, because I had to be very specific about the body language and the voice and the mannerisms, because I couldn't be doing the same thing that the Evil Queen was doing, and the Evil Queen couldn't be doing the same thing that Regina was doing. So it was very challenging and wonderful. I think it's where I learned how to direct. And then you had a second question.
How you got about making the little changes in Regina's personality over the season?
That kind of happens organically because she's going through something, and so as I'm reading it, different feelings and different ideas and emotions kind of surface, and so it happened on a gradient. As she was growing and evolving, I, as the actor, was always like, how could I make this different? And okay, she's now in love. Ooh, what does that mean? And so it just kind of naturally took shape. But if I sat and really went through that, I can't. It's 7 years.
Thank you.
It might take me 7 years to tell you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Rumpelstiltskin. We meet again.
So my question was, when you were the Evil Queen, did you ever have the feeling to become the Dark One?
No. feel like the only way she really wasn't is that she wasn't immortal. But I feel like she had so much darkness in her that at times I think she was a version of the Dark One. Mostly in Fairy Tale Land, as she started kind of like losing and spinning out. And you'd see her hair get bigger and her eyes, and she was... So I think she had Dark One moments. But no, I like to play the character that I'm playing. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But if they went in that direction, cool.
You can have my dagger if you want
You're gonna stab me in the heart and turn me into the Dark One. Could you turn Lola into the Dark One?
Oh my god, I wanted to ask if she could. Oh, I forgot.
Sorry. Fantasies. Yes.
So I don't know if you're familiar with the Smurfs.
I'm sorry?
Smurfs.
What about the Smurfs?
Yes, so if you were a Smurf, what kind of Smurf would you be?
The sexy Smurf. Next question. Because I'm sexy Smurf. I'm going to answer sexy Smurf. Yes.
Hi, so I was wondering, what's your favorite alcoholic drink?
Tequila.
It's the same as bags.
Anything tequila.
Hi.
Hi.
If you could play anyone in any movie, who would you like to play?
I'm sorry, if I can play anyone in any movie, who would I like to play?
Yes.
Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction. Yes.
Hi, I have a question from my Twitter friend, Serena. And she wanted to know, what is your all-time favorite song?
I don't have favorites, but Into the Mystic by Van Morrison is something I shared with my dad when I was young, and that's a song that's very special to me. I can't stop listening to Don't Stop Me Now by Queen. I'm just like, it's like my morning workout song. I'm just like hiking up the hill, flying up that hill listening to it. But that's current obsession. It's just a current obsession. I love music. I have LPs, I have CDs, I have millions of, I have a whole wall. It's crazy. And I have an awesome kick-ass sound system. I'm like a total geek when it comes to sound. I have 45s. I don't have 45s though, but I did. Those things are gone. Hi. Everyone's like, what's an 8-track? Hi.
What do you think about the relationship of Alice and Robin in season 7?
Alice and Robin? Wait, is this a fantasy relationship?
No!
Oh, Robin. I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. I mean, sorry, there's 2 Robins. There's Robin that I knew, and then there's my niece, Robin. So we're talking about my niece. So I thought you were talking about my boyfriend. I was like, I mean, I think it was great. I mean, I think that same-gender relationships are beautiful. Like, I grew up always accepting everyone's differences and choices. I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Like, I sat next to everyone, all walks of life on the trains. There wasn't a lot of segregation, a lot of separation in my world. Everyone was included, and that's how I grew up. So, yes. Love who you love.
So, I have watched all of Once Upon a Time. My cousin has watched almost all of Once Upon a Time.
Thank you.
Then there is my brother here who has not seen any episodes. And I was wondering if you were to explain the concept of the show, which episode would be the best to watch?
Episode 1. No, you gotta start from the beginning, otherwise it's like, what? I don't understand. And then you're gonna spend forever explaining it to them. Watch the first episode, and then have him watch the whole first season, and then the rest. Right? Yeah, that's the best. You gotta start from the beginning. I feel like, let's start from the very beginning. Very good place to start. Does everyone know that song?
No.
Ah! You don't know the Sound of Music?
Yes.
Hi.
Who's your favorite character from Once Upon a Time?
Who's my favorite actor from Once Upon a Time?
Yeah.
Me!
Same.
I mean, it sounds really narcissistic, but I just mean you should always choose your self-love. Self-love, that's it. That's all I'm promoting. Self-love. Favorite actor, that's hard to do because we've had a lot of great actors on the show, and we've had a lot of great talent come in and out. And like I said, I'll say it again, I don't have a lot of favorites. I feel like it separates things, and it puts too much division between people and conflict that I'm just not a fan of. So I don't like choosing favorites. Even some actors, like, who's your favorite actress? I'm like, oh, there's 10 favorite actresses I have and favorite actors. I mean, Barbara Hershey was on our show. Robert Carlyle, like, these are really talented actors. So, I don't have a favorite. Sorry to disappoint.
I have that question. Do you love Once Upon a Time?
Thank you. Hi.
First, before I ask the question, I want to tell you something. I have been from you around 6 years, something. Sorry, I'm freaking out. I was going through a really rough period when I started watching Once Upon a Time. I got a lot of fantasy and I got suicidal through a lot of things that had happened. And bullying and stuff, yeah. But when we met, when I asked your autograph, I couldn't tell you, and I wanted to tell you that you saved my life that day. When I started watching Once Upon a Time, and I started following Gina, and it just meant so much to me. And when I started looking at you on social media and stuff, I found out that you were the same person as me. Always looking for dreams, always going after them. And thanks to you, I'm now a fashion designer, official. And my question is also with fashion. What's your favorite outfit from Once Upon a Time? If you can answer it, of course.
I know, because saying that I don't have any favorites. There's so many, but I can tell you a few. How's that? Someone that is actually wearing ones they created. Thank you, but not you. You look amazing. Not one of my favorites, but beautiful. The one in the black with the long, with the deep. With the deep cuts, yeah, where is she? I don't know where she is. Anyway, that's one, it's rubber, and I just love that one. I love the purple dress that Regina wore in season 3 with Zelina at the house. 156 episodes. there's so many. There's so many. The season 6, when I'm in that black leather long trench coat, it's awesome. So there's so many. Yeah. And by the way, to answer your question over here, I do love Once Upon a Time. She's not listening, but could you tell her I love Once Upon a Time? I love Once Upon a Time! She's not listening. Okay. So, and I just want to say another thing to you. First of all, you're so courageous to stand in front of all these people and share something that's so hard for you to share and so vulnerable for you. Thank you so much for sharing that part of your life with us. And truly, I feel like you can only share it because you've overcome it. And that brings me so much joy. And if I leave this weekend with that alone, I am so happy that I chose this profession to be able to inspire people that are going through really hard times. So.
Well, I'm afraid we only have time for one more question, so.
I understand.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for those of you that are in line that I didn't get to in time. Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, do you can speak a little Dutch or not?
No. I said that already wrong twice. I don't. I'm sorry.
It's not.
I'm sorry.
So to wrap this up, do you have any parting words for your numerous Belgian fans?
My gosh, yes. So, first of all, thank you all. Oh. Can I have one more? Just one more question? Just one tiny one because I can't speak Dutch.
You're the best.
Hi, my name is Isabel.
Yes.
And first of all, big respect for you for wearing a corset on set all the time and wearing one first time.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
If you look at Regina and Evil Queen as two different people, they both have done really evil stuff, but also good stuff. Could you name for both of them what you think is the most evil stuff they did and the best thing they did?
I think some of the most evil stuff that the Queen did, Evil Queen, was slaughter villages. And everyone seems to forget. Because she hurt everyone and didn't care. And that was bad. I think some of the most evil things that Regina did was manipulate her son. You don't do shit like that. And so with this now closure, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone for coming here to meet me, for all returning fans who I've met and I know by name. Honestly, I love these conventions. It's such an honor to be here, to meet all of you, and to hear your stories and to share your lives with me. It really is a gift. So you all are a gift to me as well. And let's just continue to have a great weekend. I'm going to see a lot of you later. I'm going to see a lot of you tomorrow. Woo! Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,